Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
All bangers for my members, all bangers for my members, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. All bangers for my members. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's finish this story off, man. We are now on chapter 30. Crazy, man, around this time right here, man, because the whole block I was in, everybody's up for transfer, man. I told y'all that. That was crazy. They got us in one block where everybody's waiting to get transferred, man. How crazy is that? But like I told y'all in the last story, that junk wasn't nothing but like, they just threw all them in one batch. That's all they did. They put all, it was like, y'all want to get transferred. Y'all want to keep going to the hole. We're going to put all of y'all in one block. Y'all learn to get along, then get transferred. Well, I don't know what they was doing. I don't know what their intentions was. All I know is they had all maniacs in one block, man. So for being in there for a little bit now, I done seen a little incident. I have seen things happen. I have seen dudes say they can't wait to go to penitentiary. I have dudes saying they got their peoples calling, like same thing I was doing. They've been ready to go, just like me, man. There's been a lot of people that's been ready to go. I've been waiting to go forever. Like, I just been one of those dudes that was just stuck in the jail, and they was just holding forever, man. Like, it happens sometimes, man. I knew dudes that did 3 years in the jail. Like, once I got to prison, I met dudes that did 3 years in Virginia Beach jail, man. Like, it don't matter. Like, your life is in their hands once you get locked up, man. You have no say-so on nothing. I don't care how many times you get your people to call this place or call that place. Those people are going to do whatever they want to do with you once you in their custody, man. Once you in prison, once you in the police custody, the jail custody, or whatever prison custody, you have no say-so over your life no more, man. So stay out of prison, man, because around this time, this feeling right here, this felt like I was really just somebody that was like owned by somebody else, man. Like I was nothing I can do. There's nothing I can fix. There was nobody I can call on the street to help me. Like, and everybody in the block was in the same boat. Everybody was in the same boat, man. So like, for the most part, like after the first incident, man, it just happened in chapter 29. Now, since that happened, everybody just been kind of trying to get along. And I mean, that's all we can do. So we all in there waiting for transfer. So like, I just kind of just like I told y'all, man, I'm in that joint kind of like, I'm gonna mind my business, man. Like this is around the time where I smartened up. I started seeing that, you know, being violent, like just lashing out, doing crazy stuff, like wasn't the answer. Like I told myself that, yo, bro, maybe if you can survive this and stay out the way and move right and learn how to mingle right without getting in trouble, without resorting to violence, maybe your ticket will get called and you will get transferred. Like I had to learn something. I had to learn how to move a different way, man. And that's what made me start moving different when I went to prison, like I was telling y'all, man. So like, I'm in the block chilling. I'm not in nobody way. I'm seeing dudes get into it here and there, people bumping heads, you know, everybody up for transfer. So everybody trying to talk to their peoples because you already know once you get sent from jail to prison, the phone call bill is going to go up higher because the phone calls are going to be more. It's going to be more expensive. So it's like everybody's trying to get their last bit of calls and everybody want to burn the phone up except me. Like at the time, like me and my wife that I'm with today, we ended up breaking up, man. So it was like, I had nobody at this time, man. I didn't really want nobody at this time, man, because I had Peyton Manning, for God's sakes, man. Like, it wasn't feasible to even be in a relationship with Peyton Manning, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I got tired of lying to people, man. Like, yo, when you come home, when you come home, I come home next year in 2002. I was welling like a crazy, man. I just got tired of it, man. So, like, being alone was cool. And I'm watching these other dudes in there just trying to ride the phone and do this and do that. I really didn't think it was a good idea, but like I saw it. Like dudes would have to pick and roll. You had some dudes who were like, yo, I gotta make 3 calls. Then you had this dude be like, I gotta make 3 calls. And this dude over here might be like, he might have made 2 calls. And it's just sometimes it would turn out to be an argument, but still, everybody knew it was at stake. Everybody looked at it like, man, if I do get sent out this block, then I might not get transferred. Now, on the flip side of that, y'all had people in the block, like I told y'all in chapter 29, that it was a couple of people in there that didn't really want to get transferred. They was forced into that block. Now that they're into this block, they up for transfer. So you had one dude in there, I think he had double digit, but he was feeling like he didn't want to go to prison. But everybody been telling him, like, when I first heard it, when everybody was talking about their time and everything that was going on in there, like he was the one that was like, I don't really want to go to prison. You know what I mean? He was like, I don't really want to go to prison. And like, it didn't make sense to me because first of all, you're in this block with a bunch of psychos, man. And you're showing signs of weakness by saying you're not ready to go to the belly of the beast. You know what I mean? Prison is the belly of the beast. Like it was the crossroads, man. Like we was about to go into a alien ship and it was about to go to another planet, man. You trying to tell me you scared to go? I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be, I was a little shook. I was a little shook, but I knew it was the destiny. I knew it was somewhere I was gonna have to go. So I couldn't duck it at the end of the day, man. So the white dude in that joint saying he don't want to go, he don't want to go. Every time the COs rolling around, he bothering the COs about different stuff. He was just one of those type of white dudes. So like the CO kind of got irritated with the white guy because every time he come through, he got a complaint about something. He crying about something, you know what I mean? So like he just got really tired of him. And I don't know if that was the reason why this had happened, but I can remember we was asleep. I wake up and I hear keys. So we like y'all know we are in the block where everybody in there is gonna get transferred to prison. So we hear the keys. I wake up. That's wake me up out my sleep. So I look and I can see the door. Well, not really the door. The bars, kind of like where the police are coming at. I see 3 of them standing right there, and they talking to a black dude. They talking to 2 black dudes. They talking to 2 black dudes in our part, and the white dude. And the white dude is just sitting up on his bed, and he like, and you can see his face. You can tell he just woke up. You can tell that he's looking like, you know what I mean? He's mad about something, like something done teed him off. And I'm looking at the black dudes and the black dudes are moving. I see the black dude. I'm like, so that's when it hit me. I was like, I looked down, the dude don't sleep on the bottom bunk. I said, oh, they getting transferred? He was like, yeah, they called them to get transferred. They leaving in the morning. Yeah, they got to go downstairs now. I'm like, man, that's crazy. So it's more. So I have seen like two the first time and like 3 this time. So it's dwindling down. It's dwindling down a little bit. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. It was good to see dudes about to get transferred. So I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm watching them go. You know what I mean? Well, I'm watching them pack their stuff. They pack their stuff up. Yo, standing right there. They wait for them to pack up. But the whole time they waiting for them to pack up, they couldn't even pay attention to the white dude that kind of sleep in the corner. And he kind of wasn't packing his stuff. He wasn't packing anything. I'm talking about he just sitting on his bed. The other white dude that he talked to and another black dude he talked to, they over there talking to him. He just sitting on his bed. I told the dude to sleep on the bottom bunk right there by me. I looked down, I'm like, what, he bucking? Dude was like, man, I don't know. I was like, man, the COs ain't say nothing. He was like, they can't see him. They probably think he packing his stuff. So the black dude came up with his first joint. He came up with his stuff. He like, you know, we ain't got a bunch of stuff like penitentiary in the jail. You know what I mean? The most you're gonna have is your mail, your legal work, and some food probably. You know what I mean? That's all you're gonna basically have. Like dudes used to be strapped in the jail, but I never seen dudes like strapped like how dudes be in penitentiary with commissary and stuff like that. So a dude moving bag ain't gonna never be a lot when you moving or something like that. So the black dude come, he put his junk down. He dropped his junk. The other black dude came. He was like, he was buttoning up his junk. He was like, he dropped his bag. The CO was like, what the on that? We gonna call him Nelson. He was like, what Nelson? What Nelson? Nelson. I said, Nelson, get your butt up here right now, Nelson. Get up here. Nelson came around the corner like this, y'all. I promise y'all, his bed in the corner. Nelson was like, I don't want to go. I already told my mom, I'm not going. I don't want to go. I'm not going. Now, Nelson was like a little shorter than me, a little skinny white dude, had a little slick back game. You know what I mean? Regular white guy, man. He didn't look like he was tough or like, you know what I mean? Like he just looked like he probably made the wrong decision. And now he got a double-digit game on the bus with the maniacs now. So he come around the corner looking like that. I had to hold my laugh. Everybody was like, everybody weak because he let all his scaredness out. He let all his scaredness out when he came around that corner. He was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I didn't talk to my mom. I don't want to go. I'm not going, sir. I'm not going. It was like, look, Nelson, I'm not going to tell you again. Pack your stuff or we will come in there and pack it for you and put you on that bus ourselves. Don't make us tell you again. He was like, his friend was like, man, come on, man. Look, man. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of the journey, man. Like, come on. Like, let's do it. Come on, man. Like, don't be scared. It's part of the journey, man. Go get it out the way. A couple of dudes like, yeah, Nelson, come on. Go get it out the way. Come on, you good. Get it out the way, Nelson. He was like, no. He went and sat back on the bed. Sergeant was like, the CO was like, They like, they open the bars up. He was like, watch out. They come in the joint, they 3 deep, they come in the joint. Nelson sitting on the bed, they come over top of him. The dudes that was talking to him move out the way. They pull up on Nelson like, didn't we tell you pack up? I thought we told you pack your stuff up. What, you scared to go to prison? You broke the law. Now you scared to go to prison? Go do your time. You can't do your time in this jail. Your space is going to be filled with somebody else's space as soon as you leave. Now, pack your stuff up before we do it for you, and we ain't going to tell you again. Nelson was like, man, that man started crying, y'all, so boom. I couldn't believe it. This man sitting on the bed like, this man crying like a kid. CO was like, dude, he was like, take them out. Go ahead and take them downstairs. Take them to the elevator, take them downstairs. He was talking to the 2 black dudes. 2 black dudes were like, man, we out of here. We trying to go to penitentiary. Get us out of here. They were leaving. So they dipped out. Next thing you know, a couple of other COs come in. They looking like, next thing you know, you see the white shirt dude come in and the sergeant dude, he come in, he like, what's the problem, man? Nelson was like, I want to do my time here. I don't want to go to prison. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm going to prison. I ain't going to make it in prison. The sergeant was like, all right, well, look, that's between you and the DOC. But right now, I need you out of my facility right now, so I need you to pack your things for me before we have to do it for you. And my officer's been asking you nicely. He was like, sergeant was like, all right. Sergeant walked out. After he walked out, we seen 2 big dudes. They were like, they grabbed him. He was like, no. Are we looking at this joint? We like, man, listen, man, if someone would have thought prison was scary after this move right here, man, I promise you, this junk looked this super scary game. This man was like, they grabbed him. They was like, they had the D-bone. They was like, they grabbed him, I promise you. They ended up grabbing him like the CO had his leg up here. Like he had his legs like up in the air. The man's hands was on his bottom bunk and he was holding like the bottom bunk got like this little gripper that comes up slightly, like where your mattress would go at. Man, he got that junk so tight and they trying to pull him. They trying to pull the man off the junk. And I'm sitting there looking like, man, prison cannot be this scary, y'all. So boom, you can't. This man bucking. Man, this man bucking for, man, this man did not want to go to prison, y'all. I promise y'all, this man did not, well, I'll never forget this. This man did not want to go to prison. They got him. He holding on to the bed. They're like, man, I promise you, man, the CO had to come around. He was like, because he had his body at first and he seen that he had the bed and the other dude pulling his legs. He came around. He was like, he had his hands. He was like, he started hitting his hands. He was like, no. You see the pinky slipped out. He was like, let go of the pen, let go of the pen, let go of the pen. He had the pen. He was like, his pinky slipped. He was like, first thing slipped was his pinky. He was like, next thing everything started going, his left hand was going. He was like, no. CO was like, they got him on. He's like, no. He was like, get him. He dropped the pole. He fell on the ground. He was like, oh, let him go. No, please. He was like, get him. They got him. He trying to go past the bars. The bars got an even better grip. The bars, the bars, he got to grab the ball. Man, I'm telling you, he grabbed the bars. He was like, nah. He was like, man, I seen the CO do. He grabbed him by the neck. He was like, he snatched me. He was like, yeah. He went, that's why you see me pass our window. He went past our window like, I'm like, yo, that's we like, yo, I get off the bed. I'm like, I jump off the bed. I'm like, yo, man. Everybody like, yo, that don't make no sense. How that man scared to go to penitentiary and he done his crime. I was like, yo, that's wild. So we all sitting in the joint. They done held up breakfast. This joint done took so long, it done held breakfast up. So I get up like, man, this joint crazy. Man, I go to sink, brush my teeth. Everybody talking about the joint. Dude was like, man, listen, if you scared to go to penitentiary, man, you don't deserve to be doing no crime like he was doing. I said, what he got? It was like he got an attempt. I'm like, what? He got an attempt? He like, yeah. Like everybody knew that. It was on the news. So I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. Like now he's scared to go to prison. So like that was like the talk of the pod. Everybody was talking about like how scared this dude was. So I'm like, I asked the dude that slept over there by him, another one of the white dudes. I'm like, while we waiting in line to get our trays, I'm like, yo, why was Nelson so scared to go to prison like that, man? You know he wasn't gonna be able to do no double digit in the jail. Like, what he crazy or something? He was like, yo, man. He was in a block with this guy that told him how prison was, man. The guy told him that they have these these guys in there that, that be taking cheeks. I was like, I knew what he was talking about. I was like, oh, yeah, you talking about predators. He was like, what? I was like, well, man, somebody that gave me the game told me they called predators. You know what I mean? He was like, predators. I was like, you seen the movie? He was like, oh, yeah, predators. I was like, yeah, you know how the predators hunt? I was like, the dude that told me about how prison gonna be, he said that's how they are in prison, man. Like, they hunt like quietly, sneaky. They use their radar, they thermal sensors, they do all of that, man. I was like, and that's probably what Nelson, like, he talking about, man. Like, it's dudes in there that really prey on him. He said, like, the white guys kind of like, if you ain't a tough white guy, like, that's really what they prey on, which is sad. You know what I mean? He like, I'm not worrying about no freaking predator. He was like, because a predator come my way on a freaking his neck, that's what I'm gonna do. He looked like a crazy white dude, so I believed him. He was like, yeah, but Nelson though, man, like, he has no chance, man. He was like, I was in a block with him downstairs. He was like, he can't fight, man. He was like, he can't fight worth a shit. He was like, all he do is go to the fucking hole, throw shit, flood toilets. That's why he's in this fucking pod with us, man, for being a bucker. He was like, he's not a tough one. He's not tough like everybody else, man. He was like, so he's gonna go to prison. And to be honest with you, T. White, he's gonna get eaten alive, man. He was like, he's gonna get eaten alive in there, man, because he doesn't know nothing. He's scared. He was like, what I told him before he left, because I know the police was gonna force him, I told him to just go to the hole, man. Like, just stay in there till you become tough and don't come out. And I'm like, that's, I'm listening to the advice that he gave this dude. I'm like, yo, man, this is nuts, y'all. So boom. But still though, man, my heart and my body, I was feeling like I was ready to call me. Why I couldn't been on the bus ride with them, man? Like, I'm ready to go too. I ain't, you know what I mean? Like, well, I'm ready to go, man. Like, I've been ready to go. These people been dragging me for no reason, so I'm just trying to figure out when is my time. Because I know my time is coming soon because they got me in this block. So I'll say probably about right after breakfast, after they came and got the trays, which was probably about an hour or so after the incident that happened with Nelson in the block. Man, I promise you, man, I looked up and you seen the two black dudes coming back down the hallway and they passed the window. We looked, then they come in the joint. They was like, they walk in the joint, they mad. They walking, they like, oh, they open the first joint, yeah. They come in the joint. Dude's like, yo, what y'all doing? They open the joint, yeah. Yo, he's like, man, what happened, man? What y'all doing back? I thought y'all was getting transferred. Black dude was like, man, they told us we gotta wait. He was like, man, Nelson down there showing his ass, man. Like, what? He was like, man, it's my word. He was like, man, that man passed out. They had to go get the medical. They was like, that man got down, looked like he had a seizure. He said, then after he woke up from his seizure, he was still bucking. He said, after they fed us breakfast, he was still bucking, man. He said, man, they put him in the buck chair, man. They said they put him in the buck chair, and he was telling the nurses and the COs that he was gonna hold his breath until he passed out and he's unalive. You know what I mean? So we like, what? They was like, man, he's down there going bananas, man. They was like, he got the bus. The people from DOC is waiting for us to take us on the van to get us going to where we supposed to be going. He was like, they can't even take us now because they dealing with that situation. So we like, what? He was like, man, so one dude was like, they made y'all come all the way back to the block. Why they ain't put y'all in the holding cell downstairs? They was like, because, man, there's just too much going on down there, man. They was like, they just told us to come back to our block, man. They gonna come back and get us. So I'm like, man, get the hell out of here, man. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy as a bitch. So I never really seen a lot of people get transferred, period. But just to see what was going on, like, this was wild to me. This was wild to even see that they brought dudes back to our block that was about to get transferred. But Nelson down there acting like a purity psycho, y'all. So boom, they brought the dudes back. So now they in the block. They ain't got no mattress or nothing. They ain't bringing no mattress because they had them thinking that they was about to come back and get them after they handled the Nelson situation. So they standing up in the block. They on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, for real, you don't even spoke. Once they come get you at night, the phones are off. Now you're in the daytime, the phones are on. So they on the phone telling they people they about to get transferred. They about to hit the bus. All of this, which is information that you don't even supposed to let out because usually you're on the bus around this time. You know what I mean? I promise you, these dudes on the phone, all type of stuff. Lunchtime came, they passed the trays out. They see the CO, hey, when we leaving? We supposed to be getting transferred, man. We ain't got no mattress, our property or nothing. CO was like, what? He didn't even know what was going on. CO was like, what? All right, I'm about to go check on it. So he do the trays, they come back, the sergeant come back. Sergeant dude was like, look, I got some good news and bad news. Dude was like, what? What's the good news? What's the good news? They was like, the good news is that you're still gonna get transferred one day. But the bad news is it's not gonna be today. I was like, what kind of good news and bad news was that? I was sitting there like, what? Dude was like, man, what you mean? What you mean we ain't getting transferred? Where our property at then? Where our property at? They was like, I'm gonna get your property, man. Sergeant was like, I'm gonna get your property back. Just calm down, but You're not gonna get transferred, man. It was like Nelson went down there and he said he was gonna calm down, and he tried himself when they put him in the holding cell. So they're going through that problem right there. The CO that was driving the van that came to pick y'all up, that was from DOC, he ended up getting scratched from Nelson. They was trying to restrain Nelson. He ended up getting scratched. And right now he's getting tested. He's going to get blood work done, man, because he don't know what's going on. It's a serious incident right now. It's out of our hands, but I was told to come back and tell you guys that you're not getting transferred today. Dudes was like, man, no, man, that's crazy. Just imagine you finally about to leave this wicked jail and they tell you you're not about to leave. Y'all just imagine that. Just imagine that feeling right there, man. Like that feeling is a crazy feeling right there, man. But like, I'm sitting like, I'm finally playing the role where I'm not like the top spokesperson. I'm not the dude in the pod that's kind of like everybody hollering at, because I got all the time on the, like, I'm the person that, you know what I mean, being trying to be a pod boss, which I wasn't. Like, I'm just sitting there on my top bunk and I'm just watching all this madness happen, man. And I'm just like, this is nuts, y'all. So boom. But at the end of the day, these guys are still not leaving, man. That's a fact. They are not leaving. 20 minutes later, you looked up, you seen the COs coming up there. They got the little property bags, all their stuff. Boom. Dropped it right in the middle of the joint. They open the joint up, let the dudes get it. They get their stuff, they come back to the party like, yo, man, dude, sit back down. Black dude was like, yo, man, yo, for real, I was just supposed to leave. So I'm just like, I feel his pain. I felt bro pain, man. Just imagine that. They told a man to pack his shit. And then because of Nelson going down by booking, trying to alive himself, scratching people, passing out, doing all the above the madness, this man done whole transfer up for everybody, yo. Dude's like, yo, I'm telling you, man, they bring Nelson in here, man, I gotta have him. I'm telling myself, like, yo, they not bringing Nelson in here, man. Nelson did what he wanted to do, and he bucked, and he's about to go to the hole, and I don't know how they're gonna handle him. I didn't know what they was gonna do with Nelson, man. All I know is he was bucking, man. Black dudes are enraged. They are enraged, man. Both of them mad as shit. Both of them feel like, man, like, look, this shit ain't right. They on the phone. So the first black dude that was on the phone, he hopped on the phone like right before done. He on the phone like 5 calls. You know what I mean? He on the phone like 5 calls. I'm right there on the bench now looking at the TV. I'm just sitting at the tip of the bench, pause, and I'm just watching the TV, watching the news. You know what I mean? I think it's the 5 o'clock news on or something like that. I'm watching the joint. And I just hear the other black dude that was about to get transferred, the other one. Now, one of them on the phone that was about to get transferred, but he been on the phone like 5 calls. You hear one black dude like, hey. He was like, hey, man, shit, man. Share the motherfucking phone. I want to call my peoples and let them know about this bullshit too, man. You been on the phone since fucking 3 o'clock. Dude was like, he grabbed the receiver, covered it up. He was like, hey, man, listen, let me tell you something, man. What I'm going through right now, trust me, you don't want a part of it. You don't want a part of what I'm going through right now. I'll use this motherfucking phone until I'm finished using it. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I don't know, man, yeah. Man, I'll break this motherfucker. They don't want to transfer me, man. Matter of fact, shit. God. That nigga was like, God. And then pull that chain out, y'all. So pull. It's like, pull the jack out. I'm sitting there like, this shit was right behind me. I'm like, I get up and I see that shit. I'm like, he right there. He like, he snap. I'm like, this man get the cord. He like, he get the phone. He just got the black part, the cord hanging, wires hanging out the back of the cord. He like, poosh, and then broke that jump. That jump said, poosh. I want to transfer me this phone. I'm gonna show them what bucking is. Yeah, I'm an original bucker in this. Y'all think y'all the original buckers? Nah, I buck for real. I'm gonna show y'all how to buck. He was like, yeah, that phone. He looked at dude like, that phone. Dude was looking at him like he was so angry, like, man, I'm not gonna be able to call my peoples. He was like, he wiped his nose. He was like, man, my girl ain't get off until 4 o'clock. Now I can't talk to my girl. Dude was like, nigga, if you want some beef, nigga, you with the police. I'm bucking. Fuck that shit. They don't want to transfer me. I'm like, oh shit. Dude went to the bed. He took his jumpsuit off. He was like, the one that wanted to use the phone, he took his jumpsuit off. He come back. He was like, yo, what's up? The nigga squared off in the middle of the pod. I'm like, damn. Because of Nelson's dynamic of bucking and transfers, he done turned out blocking the blood sport, y'all. So boom. This shit was like the octagon. I promise you, man. Them niggas got the circle. Everybody got up and was like, and just circled them niggas. Everybody from this side of the pod, niggas from this side. I'm like this. Y'all know I'm nosy as shit. I'm watching this joke like, black dude like, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, the dumbest fighting stage. He's like, what's up? What's up? Come on, what's up? What's up? The black dude that wanted to use the phone, he calm, he nice and calm, but he like, yeah, come on, yeah, fuck that shit, yeah, nigga, shit. Nigga, you know I never liked you. See, I didn't know they had history or nothing. He's like, nigga, you know I never liked you. Yeah, I guess they was from the beach. He was like, yeah, nigga, what's up? What's up, black dude? Like, come on, motherfucker, come on. They finally clashed. All fists. Like, oh, you know the hardest a bitch. Niggas like, oh shit. Said somebody over there was like, man, somebody break that shit up, man. That's what they want, man. I told y'all that's what they want. Black dudes, that's what they want. They want us to go against each other. That's what they want, man. I'm telling you, man. Niggas still fighting. So I'm like, damn, I wanted to break it up because it was right there. I wanted to break it up, but it was too late. I looked. I seen the sergeant dude standing in the window. We didn't even see him. He was in the window like this. He was like, this man just watching the damn fight. He watching the fight. He sees them niggas, boom, 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 boom. These niggas rumbling hard as shit. Niggas rumbling their ass off. Sergeant nigga was like, he hit the joint. Seen some more COs coming. They come in the first gate. Sergeant come in. He was like, look, I'm telling y'all right now, break this shit up. Because if we come in there and break it up, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. The black dude that was calm, he was like, he stopped fighting the other nigga that was snapping and broke the phone. Then the sergeant nigga looked at the phone. He was like, the CO nigga was looking, as the sergeant talking, this other CO nigga looked around the sergeant to his side. He said, they broke the fucking phone, Sarge. Sarge was like, oh, y'all broke y'all phone? Good. Then that way, y'all don't gotta talk to y'all peoples before y'all get transferred. Niggas was like, what? Like, this shit getting out of hand. Dude was like, man, fuck y'all. The one that was like calm, the one that had to use the phone. Sergeant was like, fuck us. He was like, yeah. Niggas was like, oh, shit. Sergeant hit us with the goddamn Players Club. He was like, anybody who ain't got nothing to do with this, get the out. Nah, he didn't say that. He was like, anybody who ain't got nothing to do with this, get on your beds right now. Them two black dudes that was about to get transferred, they looked back at us, they was like, they scanned us. They were like, oh, pussies. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I just gotta be a pussy on this day. Fuck that. I'm trying to get transferred, y'all. I climbed back on the top bunk game, y'all. So boom. I got my ass back on the bed. You hear me? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I'm trying to get transferred now. They luck was bad because of Nelson's psycho ass, man. But I don't have nothing to do with this shit. But I got my ass back on that bed. I promise y'all, I got back on the bed. I'm sitting on the bed. I'm like, I'm looking at this shit. Sergeant like, them niggas like, man, fuck this shit. Come on. The dude come back. Niggas start rapping. Nigga put a shirt on his face. He was about to block for the mace. Like, them niggas professional buckers. This is where all the professional buckers are at in this part right here. Niggas that was waiting to go to penitentiary game. This was all the professional buckers was at. I promise you, man. So niggas put the dude that broke the phone, he put the t-shirt over his face. Him and the other niggas start bucking. Them niggas joined forces. Nigga was like, man, fuck that shit. They come in here. You get one on, I'm gonna get me on one. He's like, oh, just don't let him grab you. Just don't let him grab you. Just keep punching. Just keep fucking punching. Black dude's like, man, fuck this shit. He went to goddamn his bag. He grabbed his property. Nigga got the Vaseline. You know, we got the grease. The Crown Royal game. This the clear shot. This shit clear. This shit clear. It said Crown Royal. Come in a tube like this, a circle joint like this. That nigga went to his jaw. He grabbed that shit. They everybody, the CO still ain't come yet. And nigga went to his bed. He was like, he grabbed the bag. He was like, he took his shirt off his face. He was like, that nigga started putting Vaseline everywhere. That nigga was like, nigga took his jump off. He was like, nigga got his boxes. Nigga, Vaseline every goddamn where. I looked up. I seen the other dude. That nigga was back by the toilet. That nigga was like this. Nigga was like, yo, what the fuck? He was like, that nigga grabbed a doodle out the fucking toilet. He was like, that nigga start putting doodle on his face like Rambo, y'all. So boom. I said, yo, this nigga psycho. This nigga doodle up. This nigga Vaseline up. Next thing you know, you see the Goon squad. When the CO seeing that, he was like, Sergeant was like, he called a Goon squad. So next thing you know, the elevator must have niggas just must have got on the elevator because all you heard was, that's that Goon squad noise. When niggas came to the front of the door and stopped, they was just looking at our joint. I'm on the damn bed. Them niggas just pacing in like, yeah, come on in this bitch. Sergeant was like, look, man, give y'all one more chance, man. Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back and turn around. We're gonna come handcuff you, man. Shitty and all, man. Do what I'm telling you to do. Niggas ain't doing that shit. Nigga come in that bitch. Next thing you know, John open up, them niggas rushed them niggas with that shield. Boom! He backed the nigga up that had the doodle. Big white nigga hit him with the nigga that had the doodle. He ran up on him. He was like, he tried to run up and hit the white dude. White dude was like, boom! He hit that nigga with that shield. He was like, He got hit with that shield. He hit the ground. Big dude ran, he jumped right on his ass with the shield. Boom! He had his ass trapped in the shield and he's shocking him with the shield. He like, nigga like, I'm sitting on the top. I'm like, man, I'm never coming back to fucking jail. I promise you, man. I'm never getting in trouble again, y'all. So boom! The nigga had the Vaseline, he rumbling, he slipping. One CO nigga, nigga slip, boom, he hit the ground. They finally get his ass. He's like, yeah, fucking this shit all over him, man. Fuck. They get him, they handcuff him. COs get up. The fuck is this shit, man? Motherfuckers, man. Sergeant was like, man, look, go fucking take a shower and get ready to go home. Motherfuckers got shit and piss, fucking Vaseline. He's like, get them the fuck out of here. Man, they took the niggas out, man. Them niggas bucked, though, man. I seen them niggas buck. The dude that had broke the phone, he handcuffed. He trying to get out. They get him out in the cell. They get him out in the pod. I promise you. This man just started banging like they trying to take him. He just hang the wall. Boom. He super bucket. Boom. He running into the wall. Fuck y'all. Boom. I said, this nigga gonna boom himself and knock himself out. They finally get him. They take him on the elevator. Dude that smell like shit got our whole pod lit. They took them niggas out. Sergeant was like, I apologize about this to you guys. Doing this project with you guys, with everybody that's waiting to get transferred. I was one of the ones who voted this in. I apologize for y'all going through this, and for that, I'm gonna let y'all go to the gym and get some free rec, and we're gonna get this cleaned up for y'all, and we're gonna get y'all a new phone. Because we know this wouldn't have happened if Nelson would have never showed his ass. So everybody was like, man, that's the least you can do, man. God damn, man. So they took us to the gym, to the little joint where the volleyball shit was at. Now, I mean, we was in there for about 2.5 hour game. But it was free rec, though. We never really get wrecked. They put us in that joint. By the time we came back, our pod was clean. They cleaned up all the shit, the fucking toilet where he left it, all that shit. They cleaned all that shit up. They got the porter to clean all that shit up, man. We come back, you know what I mean? CO was like, look, y'all can't get no phone until tomorrow. But the dude that fixed the phone's gonna be in here tomorrow. So y'all just hold tight for tomorrow. Can y'all do that? We was like, yeah. He was like, look, on top of that, he was like, look, we got grilled cheese for dinner. I'm gonna get everybody to get an extra grilled cheese tray. Everybody was like, yo, that's cool, man. You know what I mean? He left out, you know what I mean? Like, when he left out, the only thing I could do, I was like, yo, like, see, niggas is trying to get transferred so bad, this shit so hectic, niggas is doing anything. Like, you fucking nigga transfer right now in this block, man. Niggas fighting, man. That's just how I go, man. Niggas is gonna wild out. It's a crazy situation. They got all maniacs in the damn block. But you know what, though? Even with all that shit going on, I'm still in the damn jail.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.